Hello everybody and welcome to 1 Foxtrot 18 London Euston to Liverpool Lime Street Drive. This Avanti West Coast service between London Euston and Milton Keynes. We're going to be taking it all the way to Crewe because I feel like it. So, let me take you the events of today. 11:20, I see a post to say that this huge new Train Sim World patch has dropped. 10:20, so I download it. It takes 40 minutes for all the updates. And then I've spent 20 minutes trying to load onto one of these services without crashing. Interestingly, on the Evero reduced, weirdly enough, the 350/4 and 2 and 3 are still layers in the layer selector, but they're not actually meant to be on the timetable to help with performance. So I've turn off the layer for the 350/2 and 350/4. Then this loaded without giving me an out of memory crash. Trent Valley, I had to get rid of the Tamworth and Lichfield AI for that to work. But yeah, we are finally here in the 807. I'm gonna get the speed set up. We're gonna go for 100 plus 10. Yeah, but it's interesting because the 350/3 stroke 2 and stroke 4 are in the layers, but they're not supposed to be here on the Evero reduced timetable, which is what I'm running. So yeah, we're going to do this service on West Coast Main Line South. We'll do the next service on Trent Valley. Then I don't know if I'm going to end the stream there. It might depend on how I feel. Might end the stream there and come back later and do Shap, or might do Shap straight after this. I'm not sure. But yeah, this route had roughly a 5 GB update. And Trent Valley had about a 6 GB update. So yeah, and this is my second ever drive in the 807. I'll be honest with you, chat is probably going to be ignored a little bit today, as annoying as that is. I do really appreciate you all being in chat, and I do really appreciate you all watching the stream. However, I can only see one thing through my phone, and I'm going to read the patch notes. So I can go to the home screen.
Welcome aboard this Avanti West Coast service to Liverpool Lime Street. We'll be calling at Milton Keynes Central through
25 miles an hour. Look at that. That's already gone blurry. Fucking hell. Didn't take long, did it? Right, let's get rid of the HUD.
Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
Right, let's start going through the changelog. Core. Fixed an issue where the players were unable to exit from passenger seat unless it is the initial seat they occupied. Interesting. Talk your shit, King. Optimization to loading system for textures to avoid crashes if some information is loaded before it is needed. Interesting, because when loading this service, when trying to find a service to do for today's video, I've had 4 crashes. So it's interesting that they had mentioned that. Not salty at all. Only paid hundreds of pounds for everything in this game, and it doesn't work. But hey, the following DLCs have received an update to internal change with audio for the game. There are no changes in game unless outlined in the other sections below, but we wanted to inform you that you may need to update the following DLCs with no noted changes. 805 86/2. I was going to say we're not doing 30 yet, are we? It's just gone to 30 now. Cross Country 220, East Coast Way Remastered, East Coast Way 313. We're now doing 30. Great Western Express, GBR 802, HST Farewell Pack, PC and Gen 9 only. Manchester Airport Commuter, Medway Valley, Riviera, Southern Class 171 and 377/3, TFW Pacer. Why are we doing 20 miles an hour? Let's get up to 40 or even 50. Yeah, 50. West Coast Main Line Trent Valley, West Coast Main Line Crewe Preston, West Coast Main Line Birmingham Crewe, and West Midlands Railway and Cross Country Class 170 back. So textures aren't looking great at the moment. Oh, hello. Textures really aren't looking great. Well, they've gone already. That's almost just as quick as Birmingham Crewe. There's a load of updates for the Class 90, which I'm not going to read out because I am dyslexic, so we would be here forever. I just want to read the patch notes for West Coast Main Line South and Trent Valley, because that's obviously what we're playing today. West Coast Main Line Preston Carlisle, West Coast Main Line London Euston to Milton Keynes. Added route hop at Milton Keynes. Oh, they missed a space here. Added route hop at Milton Keynes allowing. That's one word, according to DTG. No, I'm joking. They can make typos, it happens. Allowing players to transition to West Coast Main Line Trent Valley from the footbridge. There's quite a few spaces missed out in there, actually. Adjusted platform settings at Leighton Buzzard and Harrow Millstone to ensure NPCs disembark smoothly. Fixed an issue at Leighton Buzzard, so passengers now walk away from the train and move toward station exits instead of standing still. Passengers now spawn and navigate navigate correctly when starting on foot at Euston. Various localization updates throughout the route. Nice. Speed limit's gone up to 80. Not really paying attention, to be honest. Oh, there's something about dispatcher mode on Trent Valley, Medway Valley. Is Trent Valley in the update? There we go. Right, let's wait for the train to come up to 80. Yeah, obviously there's no optimizations to West Coast Main Line South. I mean, look at it. This is with turning a couple layers off as well. That's for Birmingham Crewe. We'll read that actually as well. All chapters in Rail Journey to West Coast Main Line Trent Valley should now display their services correctly with no blank entries. Optimization improvements for materials and textures of the 807. Looks like it. Removed 1 Alpha 40 from reduced timetable on Trent Valley under Class 807 services. And then Birmingham Crewe is various localization updates. And then that's... Oh, we got some 805 stuff as well, which I'll read off while we're here. Vigilance penalty brake now stays applied until the train fully stops. Fixed an issue so the vigilance system cannot be reset before the train comes to a stop. But yeah, now let's go back to chat. Yeah, it didn't take me too long. Yeah, we're off to Liverpool on this service. Yeah, I mean, look at that. That is awful. But that is the train sim world we know. Is it the train sim world we love? I'm gonna say no. Genuinely, I haven't felt... Oh, this is gonna go a bit deep. I genuinely haven't played this game and gone, oh, I love that run. In a long, long while. A long, 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 long while. I mean, we're playing Shap at some point, because that's got updates, so... I'll probably say it then. And Manchester Airport Commuters had some updates, so that should be good as well. Genuinely thinking of uninstalling Mac. Just because of the 66. Because every single time that Manchester Airport Commuter 66 is kept separate, all that means is that every DLC will load in the Manchester Airport Commuter, which is an 11.3 gigabyte DLC. It will be loaded in just for that 66. But yeah. I don't know. It's just annoying, isn't it? Yeah, this is not a peak time service, so for it to have crashed, I'm a little bit worried. I'm trying to load it. No speed limit decreases for us now, all the way to Berkhamsted. Then there's one just after Leighton Buzzard. Textures are back, but they seem to be on and off, to be fair. We come through Wembley Yard. It is good to have them back. Right, we're speed limited to 110, so we shouldn't really go faster than that. And it doesn't look like it's going to go faster than that, which is good. Bit sad that the 805 textures haven't been fixed, or at least that's what it sounds like from the patch notes, but yeah. Can only do what you can do, I suppose. But yeah, we should do the 807 on Birmingham Crew at some point. Yeah, I don't mind this. I think a lot of the stress from this route comes from the 710s and 1972 stock, but I don't want to disable layers that I've paid for. I mean, I disabled the stroke 2, 3 and 4 because you will still see a 350, you'll still see the layer. It will just be one variant of the 350 as opposed to several. Is the train blurry? It's not too bad, I reckon I can get a thumbnail like that. Yeah, that ain't too bad. But yeah, let me know how you're enjoying the update. I mean, this video is probably going to go live. I don't know why I've just had an orange, black sign for a neutral section, considering I had a white sign just a mile ago. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the core update. Let me know what your favourite thing that got updated is. Class 31 was updated, which is nice to see. I believe that was an 805 there that just went past. Maybe that's why the blurries are about. How warm is the Xbox? It's warm, but there's a fan pointing at it, and the Xbox has its own fan, like a cooling stand, so I've managed to get by through with summers without either of them, so because I didn't think to point the fan at the Xbox, and I didn't think to point I didn't have a cooling stand, so both of those things combined should help a lot. Though it is getting much warmer in here, I can't lie. But yeah. Probably not far from Watford, to be honest. Which obviously the Avantis have to slow down for, but we don't. We're straight through. DSD. Oh, textures are sort of like they're feeling it, but they're kind of not. Now they're definitely not. Again, they're like half back. I think this is Carpenter's Park. They're fully back. There goes the 390. I like how loud this thing is. That reminds me. I turned down my stream for CTS. I wonder if it's now going to be too quiet. Should we see? No, that sounds about fine. Maybe even a bit on the quiet side, I don't know. Oh, textures are gone again. LOL. There's the 377-2. I did actually think about disabling that layer, but it was like, nah. The little layers probably won't make much difference because of how little they are. Whereas disabling the -234 actually allowed me to, you know, at least start this service. There's a 710. Don't mind. Here we are going through Watford. TSD, or vigilance rather. Wonder how many times I've said that in the past like 6 months. Probably a lot. It's quite a nice breeze today so far, it seems. Just based off what's coming through the window. 110. Yeah, driving the service all the way to Crewe, calling at London, Euston, and Milton Keynes. Yeah, London, Euston, Milton Keynes, and Crewe, and off to Liverpool. Or maybe this one calls at Stafford. Actually, I don't know. Let me grab the head code so I don't forget. Oh, driven 80 miles in the 807 on 4.18. I don't know how, because I've done a whole run on Trent Valley, and apparently that's 101 miles according to the game. So I don't know how I've only just got the 80 mark. Oh, I didn't though, did I? Because it got cut short. Yeah, but that's still been like 90 miles. So, I don't know how the game's worked that one out. But, yeah, I suppose. Game can do game things. It doesn't bother me too much. There's some 350s. Yeah, the 350s are nice to drive. A bit weird, but nice. As in, like, compared to all the D0 driving, they feel quite fast in this game. For all the D0 driving we have, which is the 380 and the 700. That's the other D0 driving we have. And it's a bit fast in comparison to that. Yeah, next stop's Hemel Hempstead, then we have Berkhamsted, which is the last stop. Sorry, Berkhamsted, which is the last stop, did I just say? Which is the halfway point. That's what Berkhamsted is, the halfway point. This is Kings Langley. You always get these two the wrong way round. And of course it was Apsley. DSD. Or the other thing. Here we are coming up to Hemel Hempstead. For that random magnet that'll always penalty brake you. 100. Confirm. There we go, it's going to slow us down to 100. Which we need to be at in 2.7 miles. Yeah, that'll bring us down to 100. Let's set it to 110, but don't confirm it. Just don't confirm it. Oh, hang on. Right, setting it to 110, that seems to have auto-confirmed it. What's that about? But now I need to set it to say that I've... Bruv. There we go. Okay, 125's a bit excessive. Let's come down. 110. Confirm. There we go. Cool, we're a bit all over the place. Nice. It's got to 110 now. I love this train, it's like instant power delivery. Knows exactly what it's doing. Through the tunnels we come, just north of Berkhamsted. Then we got Tring, is it Tring, Cheddington, Leighton, Buzzard? Tring, Cheddington, Leighton, Buzzard, Bletchley, Milton Keynes, yeah. It's not actually got long to go on route now. Yeah, it's a shame we only had non-blurry textures for about, what, how long? A minute or two in this video? On the first part of this video. Let's hope for some better luck on the Trent Valley. Where on the Trent Valley I have disabled the 170 and 220 at Tamworth. Just because what's the point in seeing them if you fly by them for a couple seconds. And the 323 at Lichfield. Which I suppose is quite a big one, but yeah, I suppose it's actually quite a big one considering how frequent the Trent Valley line is. Should we double buzz? I feel like it. Yeah, nice. Tring. And Cheddington. Then Leighton Buzzard. 23 minutes 50 seconds in this video. How long we got left? Apparently just 13 minutes. Means this run would have taken about 36 minutes. Yeah. Sounds about right. Oh, textures. Textures. Oh my god. About to flip out. There's a 390. Nice textures as well. Wow. I don't know how to behave. Don't know what I'm doing. Do we party? Maybe we might as well. Yeah, might as well. Oh, never mind. Party's over. Through Cheddington at 110. This train is not fitted with speed supervision. Good. Control the speed to PS and MU speed profiles only. There's a 390. I don't know about you, but so far the 390 seem to be like crawling from what I've seen. They just don't seem to be whizzing past like 390s so often do. I think I'll save it again at Bletchley. Yeah, coming through Cheddington. No need to blast the horn, so I won't. Yeah, this 807 is very, very good. If you had stayed this far in the stream or the video, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe on it, and if you're watching on Twitch, be sure to drop us a follow. Cool, very tired today. No idea why. Well, probably getting up at 4:30 doesn't probably help things. 90 limit. There we go. Sort of coasting for now. Let's put it into minimum brake. Nice. Textures are back, sort of. Not for Mr. 805, and now not for us. Oh. Now sort of for us. My summer car was on something, you know. Staring at a screen really does make you tired. Going through the single spoke tunnel. Soon it comes up to 110. There goes a Pendo, doing 35 mile an hour more than us. That Pendo looked like it was racing through. Maybe that's because we're going slower and it's going the same speed, I don't know. I mean, that probably is, that's probably the science of it. And up to 110. 7.5 miles in 7 minutes. We're actually going to be quite tight on time here. Oh dear, I'm tired today, I don't know why. Apologies, I've not been the most entertaining of folk, but I suppose that is what it is sometimes. 110, hopefully it stays at 110. Yeah, it does, nice. Yeah, not far from Milton Keynes now. Fingers crossed we make it there, fingers, toes, limbs, even balls crossed at this point. Ah, we're not on the Trent Valley. I was going to say, I didn't hear any rail singing there, but it's because we're not on the Trent Valley. I think we're coming up on Bletchley now. Trying to just center the camera. Can't tell you how many games I just uninstalled before this to try and get it to work. That's going to be a long day trying to install them all back. And probably not even worth it for this. Oh, that's quite convenient. There goes a 390. But, yeah, here we go. I don't know what that fence is doing. That's quite weird. Yeah, here we come through Bletchley. There we go. Whoa. Whee! It was weird with Trent Valley performance, like, first two runs crashed, then the third one was crash free, and then after that I've just had them non-stop. We also need to start really slowing down for Milton Keynes. The brakes on this are so much better than that Pendo though, like we might not need to worry about it for a little bit yet. What's that for? 75 restriction if you're going over to the right. Which we are not, I don't think. Just realised what's happening. We're approaching a yellow quite fast, bruv. There we go. Nice. Just save it there.
Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
I will do, love. Oh no, the cars are going quicker than me. Sorry, they don't have to do a stop at Milton Keynes, so it's fine. We're allowed to be slower than them. Bring it down to 15. And we'll be going to... Yeah, we'll be going down to the end. Once bring it down to 15, and then we will do this section of the route on the Trent Valley. But yeah, this has been the first part of the section. If you're leaving us here, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I shall see you all next time. If you are continuing on and you want to watch the next part, thank you very much. Be sure to drop a follow if you're on Twitch, or like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. And yeah, I shall see you all in the Trent Valley segment. Sorry, how did I only get gold? Only sped once. It's quite harsh considering TSW standards. What did I do wrong? Hello everybody and welcome to the second part of this journey, this time on the West Coast Mainline Trent Valley. We are doing 1 Foxtrot 18 London Euston to Liverpool Lime Street. Operate this Avanti West Coast service from Milton Keynes to Crewe, calling it Crewe only. Interesting, I thought we might have had maybe a stop at Stafford, but no stops at Stafford today. Oh my god. We only get 1 minute and 30 to set up, that's a bit harsh. Dunno, I hate when TSW does that. Yeah, there's been a major patch to this route. Is HVAC essential? No, I mean I wish you got points for it. Keeping all the vegetables back there nice and cool. Nice, we got a bit of the old Mark IV TPWS. Should I try this run HUDless? My brain is saying do it, but I don't think I'm going to, just because I'm not fully learned it yet. I mean, textures are already half blurry, which is just brilliant. Not even gone anywhere yet. Right, let's get out of here. Door fault, good. What is this front one? That's nice and easy. Why doesn't the door beep? Well, it does. Apparently, from the inside anyway. 101 miles to Crewe. My brain's saying do it HUDless.
Avanti West Coast service to Liverpool Lime Street. We'll be calling at Crewe, Runcorn, and Liverpool Lime Street.
Fuck it, we're doing it. I mean, where's their speed reductions? Anybody know? I just think there's one at one at just before Stafford. Hello, fellow 807. Oh.
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
Damn. Tokyo shit king. Gonna be at crew in just over an hour's time.
Yeah, I know it's back and forth between 110. I believe it comes down to 100 after rugby.
I mean, I can keep checking it every now and then. But yeah, let's try it. I wish I'd been able to do it the other way around, because the last time I did this 807 northbound, but every time I tried to load into an 807 southbound journey, spawning at crew, it just crashed out of memory. Goodbye, bang. So I'm not doing that today. I've already got a thumbnail, so I don't need to worry about photo mode. There's already a speed limit change to 120, but I already know that's not going to last long. So I'm just going to hold it at 120. 110 rather. Gosh, I'm tired, man. Here is Wolverton. Not to be confused with Wolverhampton. We are already up to speed. There's the vigilance going off. Part of me wants to go up to 120. The other half of me saying do it as well, so here goes nothing. Do I have to confirm that? And I have confirmed it, so let's get up to 120. Sheep, cows, moo-moos. There we go. Here's a 390. Hello, sir. Wanna say that's a dash one, but honestly, I wasn't gonna count all them coaches. Right, it comes down to 115 in a bit. See what I mean? Anything bigger than 110 doesn't last very long. God, that speed thing can be very pedantic as to whether it likes you or not. As you see the green hut slow down for 115 maybe. Why am I just slowing down now, please? Nice. Yeah, via the power of editing, this should be quite a nice video for you guys, quite a long one. I mean, most of the Trent Valley ones have. I think I've done one run Trent Valley by itself, but yeah, other than that, we're done together. Neutral section. I've not blown that, have I? Certainly shouldn't have done. Sounds like I have done though. Right. Speed set, I'm going to go up to 120. Oh, okay, it comes back down to 115 almost instantly, so we'll just hold 115 for now. Turn the HUD on, 115, confirm, and just double check, make sure that's definitely on. Yeah, I don't understand how I blew through that neutral section. I don't understand why. There we go. We now have power. But hey, what can you do sometimes? Pretty sure that track just loaded in about 10 meters in front of me. It's a little bit close, isn't it? Right, it comes down to 110 in a minute. There we go, confirm. Just sort of letting it coast. Yeah, there's the 115 limit. So we probably broke and slowed down a little bit too early. Apologies about that, just had like an itch on my head where the like the headphone bit sits. So yeah, I just had to give that a scratch. Having an itch is the worst, especially in this kind of weather. Yeah. I mean, we've been playing a lot of TSW recently. I'm sorry to fans of the game The Bus, but it just isn't good at the moment, I'll be honest. It crashes more now than what it did like 2 or 3 updates ago. I just think they're adding too much to it. when the game itself isn't fundamentally right. And I mean, we've all heard that one before, haven't we? TSW. You know what I mean? Through the tunnel we go. This route is really nice. Like, it's a really scenic drive, really lovely. Really good fun. There's a Pendo. But it's just... yeah. Frustrating. It's a frustrating drive. Was that on a 100 board? No, it was a 110. Because it was 115 and 125 for EPS. This is a bit leany. Imagine if they'd built these with tilting capabilities. I mean, every person says this in every video they do on the 805 and 807, like, you know, what if they had tilting power? But, like, it's true, like, what if they did? Make them so much better for purpose. There's a 390 again. Look at us go. Nice, confirm. Let's actually try and get up to 115. Sorry, I realise looking at the TMS constantly probably isn't the content you guys want to watch, but I mean, that is what involves this. Like, a lot of it involves constant TMS changing. It's called micromanagement. It's probably the most frustrating thing about some games, is doing micromanagement. F1 Manager is one of them. There's another 390. That's three 390s in a short space of time. I mean, they'll all be coming down south, won't they, from peak time? Like, if they're like Glasgow's and stuff, leaving at 8 o'clock between, well, 8 o'clock and 9:30, they're probably between like halfway and 3/4 of the way done on their journey, so they'll start coming down here. But yeah, I've disabled cross-country layers at Tamworth, and I've disabled West Midlands AI at Lichfield. Other than that, layers are all the same. Like, I've got all the layers on that I can run. I don't think I saw a neutral section for that one. Oh, I didn't blow that one. Started recovering power. That's wicked. That is wicked. Come on. The TMS is very fiddly. It'd be better if we just had it on the main screen with the speedo, which is pretty sure. Which is, I'm pretty sure what they are in real life, but hey, or at least it is as in TS Classic. But I don't know, that could be. I think I saw that on a TP802 that Joe Dobson was driving. So just because it's on the TP802 doesn't mean it's on all the Hitachi units, but it probably is, let's be real. How different are these Hitachi units to any other? Not very. Just in a different colour scheme. Wrong button. Probably about a quarter of a mile into the route. A quarter of a mile? Wow, that'd be slow, sorry. Really can't speak the English language. A quarter of the way through this route. Apparently outside it's only 24 degrees. But on West Coast Mainline South it was 30 degrees. 6 degrees different. What is it in real life on this date? 22 degrees. We'll get to 24 today. We'll get to 27 tomorrow, then 28 on Friday, 24, 28, 29, 32, 33, 31, 32. Game's gone. Game's actually gone. Why the fuck would you make the weather 33 degrees? Oh, I bet I'm going to be working as well. Oh. Wait, no, is it Tuesday? Weather. No, it hits 33 next Wednesday. Am I working? No, I'm not working next Wednesday. But I am working through 31, 32 degree heat. Wednesday, 24th of June. Yeah. Me not working. Honestly, I'd rather be at work. Oh dear. Oh, neutral section. I've blown through that one. Apparently not. Love to see it. There are 2 viewers in the chat. Thank you very much to everybody who's watching the stream. If you are enjoying and you haven't already, be sure to... I don't actually know. What are you... Be sure to follow. There we go. Brain is malfunctioning today. Could you imagine when it gets 9 degrees hotter than this? Wait. I never saw that. We're coming through Rugby, so yeah, there is 100. And I'm going to change the speed set to 115. If it will let me. No, stop slowing down. There we go, confirmed it. Oh, hello. Cheeky munchkin. 350/1. Oh, there's a 390 there. Hello. Why are we so slow? There we go. Let's start speeding up, please. Let's get out of Rugby before the game goes blurry. Green. Oh, lots of red around. Oh, balls. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Oh no. Why is it 120? 115. Confirm. On. Wait. Why? No burn bean today. Oh, I just set the thing up. Fucking hell. I'm not meant to be playing with the HUD on anyway, but hey. Why, hey? There we go. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. I'm upset now. Honestly, you've ruined my day. At least, you know, we've not had a crash yet. You're on the slow lines. Or are you on the fast line? I don't know. I mean, there's 4 lines here, and I don't know which one's which. Because they've got signals for all directions. I'm going to tell you on the map. Here we go. What's this? High Oaks Junction. So it's up, so... Okay, so it's still the same as what it was. South of Rugby. So nothing's really changed. So he was on the wrong line then. He was going... What? He was going up on the down slow. He's going up fast on the down slow. Interesting. Interesting. Certainly give it that. Yeah, there's a lot of like 110, 115, 120. Nothing really else. Right there, it's about to come up to 115. Holy sugar plums. Bit of a roller coaster, innit? I think maybe we'll do a run on the Manchester Airport commuter. Maybe we'll do it on the Sunday timetable. Yeah. I want to do that. Let's do that. Oh, hello, a bit of 125. Yep, count me in. Let's take power handle off. 125. Confirm. There we go. Right, now let's give it some. You want some? I give it ya. Got no fans. If you know, you know. There we go. Save it here. There we go. Past the Avanti. When's it coming down? Not for a little bit actually, so we do get a little bit of 125 running. Nice. Oh, it's gone partially blurry. That's a shame. I wonder if it's the speed that causes that. I mean, this is a fairly built up area. .75 going off to the left. We are not. Doesn't look as bad as the 805 though when it does go blurry. It just looks a bit hideous, to say the least. But yeah, I am on Xbox Series S. If you're on Series X or PlayStation 5, I would be skeptical, but it's not that bad. It's certainly not as bad as Birmingham Crew. And if you're on PC, you'll probably have no issues with performance whatsoever. I mean, Maverick, who's a fellow content creator, who I'm in communication with a lot, he said that it runs easy 60 FPS on his. I think that's what he said anyway. Don't take my word as final. Oh, textures are back. Nice. We're now in the middle. Rather bizarrely. Right, goes down to 110. No! 100. Cool. Oh my god, I'm doing 127 miles an hour. LOL. I don't know if that broke it. Sounds like it did. Hello, cross country. Yeah, so I've not disabled it. I've only disabled the Manchester to Birmingham cross country, which I believe is what runs over Tamworth. No, hang on, that's Nottingham's, isn't it? So I don't actually know what I've turned off then. Manchester Birmingham, that would be from sort of the Stoke bit down towards Stafford. That's not the greatest amount, but it will do the job, won't it? Yeah, well that was a nice bit of 125 action. That we're probably never going to get back, but hey. Oh, blurries again. Pan down. There we go, confirm the speed. And off we go. Yeah, okay, it looks just as bad as the 805, I take it back. Well, hang on, I was driving the 807 earlier, not the 805, so it looks just as bad as what the one earlier did. And we're just under halfway, or just over halfway, rather. Sorry. I've got the limiter on. Does it want me to confirm it? Let's confirm it. Let's press on. Maybe that'll do it. There we go. Oh, hang on. Looks like we're coming down to 90 anyway. We're probably about 20 miles out of Stafford, so I think this is for Euston. Yeah. We need to come down to 90. Nice. Is that the 100? Yes, it is. Forget I haven't got the speed set on for this. LOL! Right, it goes up to 115 in a sec. So we get that loaded. No! Oh! There we go. Pressing the +1 button is infuriating. There we go. 105. Let's have some beans. There we go. And up to 115. Happy days. Speed limiter on. Here's Polesworth, which sees 1 train a day. I believe it's ridiculously early in the morning as well. I want to say it's just like 5, 6, maybe 8, or maybe 7. Did you see how I avoided saying a certain something then? 13 plus 24. 37 minutes left on this service. Why is my speed set turned off? Why does it always do this? 100. 110. Confirm. Comprende. On. There we go. Nice. $1.15. Here is Tamworth, indeed. Anything upstairs? No, but with the layer, it's the Cardiff, Birmingham, Nottingham, Edinburgh. Tamworth does seem to be like a big hub for cross-country. There we go. I think that was the 115 on it. Oh. There goes the Pendo. No, it probably was, it was just... Yeah. 43. miles to go. I feel much more awake now. I don't know why. Right, that should hold it at about 115.
Which it looks to be doing good. But yeah, it's nice to actually drive this route because the past few days I haven't been able to drive it because whenever I go into a service it's just out of memory crash. But then Josh, or Hectic Jojo plays, I'm going to refer to him as Josh because, you know, we're just mates like that, you know, friends with a VIP essentially. He said, oh, why don't you turn some of the static stock off? There is no static stock layers on this route from what I can tell, but I have turned the Manchester-Birmingham cross-countries off, and I have turned the West Midlands 323 AI off. There's a couple of 350s. And then from West Coast Mainline South, I just turned off the Dash 2s, Dash 3s and Dash 4s, even though I'm in the reduced timetable, which shouldn't have them anyway. But hey. I mean, the reason I run the reduced timetable is because there's only a 1 service difference. Whereas on this, there is actually quite a bit of a difference. Right, we can't be far from Lichfield because we're at the HS2 works. What is this for? Is it for a signal? Why do I have this? I had AWS go off, but there's no reason for it to have gone off. That was Lichfield back there. Has it actually turned off the 323 stuff? It has. So if I go now, yeah, platform 3, there's nothing there. Which is good. I mean, it doesn't add too much, does it, really? Just static 323, and if it stops the game from crashing. I mean, ideally I want it there, don't get me wrong, I just shouldn't have to turn it off to play TSW, but that is the world that we are in with TSW at the moment, so can't complain about it too much, can we? Just shut up and drive. I've not got a singing voice, if you can tell. There we go.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be blurry the rest of the way, but oh well, it's not too difficult. Down to 110, hello. A good driver would have coasted, but it's a good job I'm not a good driver then. What the fuck was that? I swear I heard something around here. Got no idea, bruv. Oh, I've just... fuck's sake. Right, 100. And 10. Confirm. On. No? There we go. Do we believe in speed set? Apparently not. And then it's 110 practically the whole way to Stafford. Oh, it smells like something's smoking. It's not the Xbox. The Xbox is running warm, don't get me wrong, but it's not ridiculous levels of warm. It's nearly 1 o'clock IRL time. 110 speed limit, still 110 speeds for us. This is Rugeley, or Rugeley, rather, Rugeley Trent Valley. I think it should be pronounced Rugeley, personally. You know, say it how it's spelled, Rugeley. Cool, I was worried I didn't get to that then. We are on 380 subscribers, by the way, which is absolutely outstanding, and we're on 77 Twitch followers. You guys are amazing. There's a 390. I thought some of the 390 services stopped at Rugeley. I don't know why I thought that, because they don't, but yeah, you lot are amazing. Nice try. What's that? Speed limit for 65. They've changed the Twitch UI, or I don't know. I did a software update on my phone, and I'm wondering if that's why the Twitch UI has changed. Right, I need a little bit more brake, I'll be honest. 85, there we go. And from here we should be able to get down to 65. Is this for Stafford? It probably is actually, because I won't see Stafford, will I? Oh, textures are back. Let's save it, yeah. There we go, there's a Pendo. Huh? Oh no, this isn't Stafford. Comes down to 90 for Stafford though. Well, that's in about 4 miles time, so we'll go up to the 100. It's nice to see that textures have come back, which is actually not something I was expecting. It wouldn't have done that before on its own, so that is a slight improvement. If I just press brake hold, no I haven't. Ah, slight caveats though, it's gone again. Oh, does that mean the Lion Bridge we're still not going to see without blurries? That's a shame. Yep, there's the Lion Bridge. Looking as blurry as usual. .27 miles an hour. Look at us, we're flying. Flying. Meow. Nice try.
feeling speed set's not... No, it is on. Would have slowed us down more than that otherwise. It's going to come down to 90 soon, I do believe. There we go, 2.4 miles. I'm going to leave the speed set at 110 actually. So we'll go to that literally straight after Stafford. Oh, it comes down to 75. Bloody hell. Is it 90 going the other way then? Must be. If you are a fan of the Class 90, then should be your lucky day, as the ATS 90 should actually be okay now, I would say. I wouldn't go as far as to say decent. I mean, we'll have to see some more gameplay, I suppose. But today is going to be Crew Preston Day. And tomorrow, for everybody else, is also going to be Crew Preston Day. Won't be Crew Preston Day for me for at least about a week, because I mean I've got enough to play, man. Like I might not even buy Crew Preston at this point because I've got enough routes to play. Like yeah, I don't know. Don't really need it, do I? I mean, does anybody need anything when it comes to TSW? No, not really. You choose to get it, but I don't really feel the need. Considering that there's no new rolling stock. There's much more improved and different versions of rolling stock. 47/3, 86/4, and yeah, the 20s, but I just don't feel the need for it. But not really anyway. We started this run at what, 10:40? It's just gone 12. Yeah, it's about to go to 110. And I believe from here we can go back to that. Or wait past the 110. There we go, coming through Stafford. Or rather bouncing our way through Stafford, 110. Let's go. There's a TSR coming up. Good. Fucking neutral sections, man. They actually suck. Suck hard-boiled eggs. Genuinely. Oh, that was a pantograph fault. It wasn't actually a neutral section. I was going to say, neutral section just after the station. That's a bit rough. It's almost like the one that's outside Carlisle. Yeah, oh well. Just a few tones.
tones. So autistic, you know. Oh dear. Right, 110, there's the termination board. See, on Birmingham Crew that would have been a 40. I wish we still had the 40s, like I wish it could range between a 75 or a 40. At the moment it seems like it will only ever be 40s or 75s on here. Yeah, it'll be 40s on every other route, 75s on here, so yeah. I suppose if they know that it doesn't dip below 75, then they can make a custom speed thing. Hello, sexy mofo. God damn. Right, it's 105 for the minute. We're getting all the dings and bings and all sorts. What's that AWS thing for? Is it to tell me that my train's about to explode? Right, 109. Is my microphone on? No, microphone's on. That's good. Fucking hell, talk about a delay. Train has been gone about 50 miles. Yeah, it needs to play Preston Carlisle. Yeah, 110 all the way to Crewe now. 12 miles to Crewe. It's mad how quick it goes. Like, at the end, once you like have finished one of these London Euston to Crewe services, it's weird. It feels like it's taken you forever, but it feels like it's gone so quick at the same time. It's really bizarre to explain. LOL, neutral section. Vigilance. Yeah, it's weird. Sorry, I realise I haven't really been commentating, but yeah, I don't know. It's not a fault. I mean, we don't seem to be losing any speed. Yes, we do. Cool, let's drop the pan. Pick up the pan. And the speed set still seems to be applied, so I'm actually not going to bother doing anything with that. We'll just leave it on that menu. Yeah, that's probably the most frustrating thing now about the 805, is that you actually have to drive it rather than just relying on speed set. I'm still angry about the way they packaged it. Yes, let's include the 807 in a route, but include the 805 in a DLC so we can grab more people's money. 9.9 miles. But yeah, this journey sure is pleasing. 12 minutes to do 8 miles. Let's save it. Now we're down to less than 10 miles from Crewe. Look at this train bobbing along, look at the suspension doing its job. It must be proper techie to build one of these, you know. Like, where the fuck do you even start? And don't say the beginning, because I know you're all thinking that. Why am I speeding? Sorry. Sorry? I've got speed set on, mate. Or I did. 100. +5. No, don't press +1. Pressing +1 would actually ruin my day. Confirm. On. There we go. Why am I still speeding? There we go. Boing, boing, boing. Yeah, I can't imagine they're a quick build. I mean, when did Avanti order these? We knew about them for sure when Train Sim Mod 4 came out. Which means that Well, I mean, in fact, I think they were around when Train Sim Mod 4 came out. 25 was the year we got West Coast Main Line. And they were around then, for sure. I think they were around 24. Yeah, I'm gonna say early 25, late 24 is when they were built. Not in service, but built. So they must have been ordered... How long did it make? I don't know. 24, I'd say, start of 24. That'd make sense to me. But I don't build trains, maybe it's just a quick plug and play job, you know. Maybe you just throw some numbers in a printer and then bang, you got a train. Obviously I don't think it's quite like that, but you know, what would I know? Please don't crash. Nice. It will probably crash loading crew, let's be real. So we may do a little restart. There's a single 350 unit. It's a good job it's not peak time then, isn't it? Right, is this double yellow? Nice, we need to be passing this at 60, no more. It looks like we're going to be doing a little bit more than that. Wow, almost 60 exactly. There's so much static stock in there though. Why can't I get rid of that? Maybe it's not static, maybe it gets used throughout the day. Who am I to judge? I don't know, who am I to judge? Judge who? Judge what? No! Wow, that's actually an out of memory crash rather than we came back after a crash. What we're going to need to do is brake a little bit. Oh my god, it's weird, we've got textures. Why do I feel so far further forward? I got no idea about that. And it's raining. Wasn't doing that earlier. Apparently I haven't used the window wipers in the 807. Interesting. Yeah, got a full out of memory error. So there's something wrong with crew, it looks like. I wonder if I turn cargo line HOA off. That'll do it. Because I don't think the HOAs have any services. I'm going to turn the wipers down. This is where it out of memoried me. So can't be doing too bad. Looks like we are indeed coming to a stop. I mean, we're quite early actually. So alright, we'll come to a stop for a couple of minutes. No, 5's a little... Lol, looks like we're panning down. I've broken it. Does it know it's in electric mode? What if I switch it to diesel mode? What if I... That's not a proper diesel though, is it? So we'll press Lecky for some electric juice. Hello, Josh. How are you doing? Oh, oh, it's doing this again. Oh, I hate this glitch at the moment. LOL. So we really are going to be crawling into crew. How do I... Panto selection. Don't turn off, don't turn off. Confirm. Let's get rid of that panto. Right, let's brought both of them down. So if I put that one there, go confirm. That brings the back pan up, which maybe will allow us to go. Not asking for much, man. Just asking to move. Oh, I can't imagine we're holding anything behind us up, am I right? What are we holding up behind us? Nothing. Nothing for a long, long while.
We are now approaching. Crew, please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Crew might be our last station at this rate. There's no Liverpool Lime Street. This service is dead. I just hope no part of Crew Station requires some means. Full timetable. I used the reduced one for West Coast Mainline South, full one for Trent Valley. Yeah, just arriving into Crew. Left London at about 10:40, I want to say. So it's taken about an hour and 40 to get here. Yeah, because it was 11:17 the service started, am I right? 11:13. I think this service is actually slightly earlier on this timetable than what it was on West Coast Mainline South, though. I'm really tempted to do... I actually found something out on the reduced West Coast Mainline South Evero timetable. Even though it's only the 350/1, the -2, -3 and -4 are all in the layer select on the reduced timetable, even though they shouldn't be, because that was one of the things that was meant to help the performance on South, was only having one 350 variant. But yeah, so I turned them off because I mean I still saw all the 350s as Transport for Wales service. Yeah, maybe. So I just turned them off. Well, it's Navani coming in the other side of Crew. And for this, I've turned off the West Midlands Railway 323s because you only see them at Lichfield. And I've also turned off the... What did I turn off? The Manchester to Birmingham cross countries. Because they're only on till Stafford. Oh, it's being extreme. Yeah, they're between... You literally see them between the junction here and Stafford. Like, what's the point in that? Do you know what I mean? There's quite a lot of them, so thought it would help. But yeah, only one crash. That's not bad. I mean, it's not great. It's not what you want, but at least we actually got to play it. And it wasn't actually a TSW crash, well, it was a game crash, but it was an out-of-memory crash rather than the game just shitting itself. But yeah, if you have enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and we are going to go try Mac now. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Goodbye. 1.21 yards, that ain't bad.